Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Health on this wonderful Wednesday here in Connecticut, a week before Christmas, man. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Anyway, yeah, you saw the thumbnail. I just got in from a glorious bike ride. Cold as hell, but just felt great. And you saw the thumbnail. King, Queen, Czar, Prince, Princess, Duke, Duchess, doesn't matter. The king, the ultimate weight loss exercise. Man, I love riding a bike. Anybody that's been following this channel knows that I was a hardcore runner. Everything for 30 years. Everything from, 5K up to ultra marathons. Loved it. Loved every step I took. Slowly but surely, the knees started to bark, the ankles started to bark, and I just can't do the miles anymore. I can run to a certain degree, pain-free, but I back to back, I just play it by ear, and if everything feels good and I feel like going for a run, I'll do a couple miles. But I'm not a runner anymore. And it took me a long time to replace that. That feel, that VO2 max, that metabolism jumpstart, man, it's just incredible. And I tried cutting back on tried different, on the miles, different training methods, different this, that, different heel strike, and all this sort of stuff. And it didn't work. It didn't work. And I started kettlebells. And kettlebells, to a certain degree, in the short term, helped a little bit because I just wasn't running as much. But long term, it didn't help the joints at all. Now, I love kettlebell. Anybody that's been following this channel knows I just adore kettlebell. But there is no better exercise for weight loss, pure weight loss, than riding a bike. It's even better, I find, than actual running. For so you don't get hurt. It doesn't beat you up. You're not stiff and sore the next day. Guys, I can do 100K. I can do 200K on Monday and get up on Tuesday and do it again. I can't do an ultra on Monday and get up and do another one on Tuesday. Never could, never will. That's the beauty of the bike. It doesn't beat you up. You get your VO2 max, you get your cardio, you get this, that, and the other thing. But it just doesn't beat you up. You can just keep going. Keep the sugar water going. As long as the energy's there, you can always do another one. As opposed to running, you meet your match. You know when you're cooked. You know when you've had enough. You can probably always keep going, but you know you're doing damage to this, that, and the other thing. You're not with the bike. It is absolutely a glorious, glorious exercise. And I have Durian Ryder to thank. I never even thought, I knew cycling was, triathlons and all that sort of stuff. I was thinking of doing that at certain times, but I never did it. And sure enough, when I started watching Harley's channel, I gave it a shot. This bike that I have over here, a Giant Defy, cost me $800 about 10 years ago, and I have done nothing but just ride the bejesus out of it ever since. It's $800 is a mid-level bike. You can go thousands, and yeah, that's more than a $200 pair of sneakers. And you have to keep upkeep on the bike. I'm not the connoisseur of checking the chains and all this sort of my stuff. So once a year, I will bring it into the shop, and they'll do it cost me $100 to do a once over. And I still haven't learned how to change a tire. So maybe 2-3 times a year, I'll bring it in and get the tires. Get the flat tire fix. Other than that, and that costs $35. All right. So after the initial outlay, there's really no big expense. There is no drawback to riding the bike, except when it gets cold. And it is getting cold now, and I am going out. I'm bundling up like Nanook of the North and doing it anyway.